LaBain, and we are in my kitchen again today. Today we're going to be making something kind of special. They're called the Madeline cookies, and it's right here. And they're going to be chocolate chip, and then they're also going to be dipped in chocolate once they're baked. If you do not know what Madeline cookies are, they're just basically cookies that are baked in a Madeline pan, and they're supposed to resemble a seashell cookie. And there is a difference in a regular cookie compared to the Madeline cookie. The Madeline cookie is more, to me, more spongy and airy compared to the regular cookie. It's more, to me, almost like cakey feel, but more cookie-like than, I can't explain it, you'll just have to taste it. But if you want to try these out, guys, you're not limited to just my kind of chocolate chips. You can use peanut butter chips, you can use white chocolate chips, you can use any kind of chocolate you want to dip. You don't have to. Or you can use, you don't even have to use the chips. You can just make the cookies if you want. It's all up to you. Use your imagination, go wild. But you want to follow the basic recipe with the flour and the eggs and everything to at least get the texture correct for the dough itself. So if you want to know how I made these right here, stay tuned and I'll show you just how easy they are. But guys, if you're new here, please don't forget, press that subscribe button and tap that bell so that you can be notified of any future notifications that will let you know that I've uploaded a new video, whether it be a recipe or a DIY or whatever I'm doing. If you are not new, I want to welcome you back. I want to thank you so very much. And I'm always very appreciative of everybody. I really am. Thank you so very much for all y'all love, your support. Stay tuned. Let's get started. All right, guys, let's go ahead and begin with the ingredients. You're going to need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 3 large eggs at room temp, a pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 2/3 cups of granulated sugar, a stick of unsalted butter melted and cooled, a half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, around 5 bars of chocolate candy quick, and a Madeline pan that's already prepped and ready. Alright guys, so if y'all are ready to get started, the first thing I'm going to want y'all to do is basically mix all the dry ingredients in one bowl. Let's start off, just put your smaller items into the flour bowl because it's the biggest bowl. So you basically want to put the baking powder and the salt, and we're just going to mix it with the flour. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we are going to add the sugar and the eggs in your mixer. Now you can use a handheld mixer. It's all up to you. I enjoy using this mixer. And we're going to put the eggs and the sugar, and you want to mix this until you see the sugar is kind of dissolved and the eggs are fluffy. You want a thicker consistency of your batter, and you want it to turn kind of like a pale yellow. And then we'll go ahead and we'll go from there, okay? So let's get started. Alright guys, so now we've got that done, and as you can see, As I showed you, it started slowly turning a different color. It took almost 5 minutes to get it that way. Another way you could do is with the whipper attachment instead of instead of the beater, but I like doing it that way. The next thing we're gonna do is just slowly add the flour mixture, but we're gonna do that like in thirds, okay? So we're gonna pour a third and you're gonna fold it. Fold it in. Do not just stir and mix. Fold it in. You wanna keep this kind of puffy, if you'll see there's bubbles all in it. You wanna keep that airy texture to this mixture, okay? So you're gonna do a third, fold it, do the half of what's remaining, fold it, and then the last half fold it, and then go ahead and add the cooled butter and fold it in, and then the chips last but not least, and you'll fold it in as well. And then we'll go ahead and put it into the pan, okay? So let's go ahead and get that part started. All right, guys, we've got this done, and it's, as you can see, it's kind of like you'll notice it's kind of like a real thicker type batter than the normal cookie. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say thicker. You'll see what I'm saying. But you've got this done. You wanna go ahead, if I were you guys, put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes before we spoon it in the pan and bake it. You won't, when you're doing homemade cookies or any kind of cookie, there's a lot of people that don't chill their dough before they bake it, and that's a lot of your problem of why it does these weird things, or it burns, or it doesn't puff up very well, or any of that. I always chill my dough no matter if it's whatever kind of cookie dough it is. You want to have some kind of a chill to it. So let's go ahead and put the whole bowl in. I'll cover it with saran wrap, and I'll put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, and then we'll kind of refold it, stirring it back up, but by folding it. And then I'll go ahead and I'll spoon it in by the teaspoon to maybe a tablespoonful in each well of the pan. And then you're gonna bake it at 375, okay? So let's go ahead and get this chilled at about maybe 5 or 10 minutes before you go to pull it out the refrigerator. Make sure you go ahead and get that oven preheating, okay guys? Let's get started. All right, guys, so we have the chocolate melted, and I did not melt the whole package. I just did probably about 5 bores out of that. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna take each one and just kind of dip halfway. I do not do the whole thing. And just do it about halfway. And you probably won't even use all this chocolate. And then I just kind of shake it and twist it. And then you're just gonna kind of set it down very gently and do the next one. If you want to go a little further up, you can. And I just kind of keep going until it gets kind of thick. Shake it. And I did it the wrong way, this one, but that's fine. Okay. Let me make sure I did this one the same way. Hold on. All right. All right, so I'll speed this up and let y'all see it, and then we'll show you the final product, and that will be it, guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. So if you like these, don't forget to subscribe, and do not forget to share.